My dear Follow Your Spark podcast community, I am so grateful to be here connected with you today. I've been thinking so much about you, about me, about the world and the times that we are living in. Today's episode is going to be a special one. I've said this many times, I feel like on the podcast and in my social media and with the people that I'm talking to. I believe that we are in a deep time of change, of transformation, on the cusp of creating a completely new world. I feel like we're living in times where the things we used to be able to count on, we can't count on anymore. The stable jobs, the government, the corporations, the banks, all the things, all the structures that have been built up over the years, we are seeing in all kinds of ways they're not working anymore. The old ways of being, the old ways of operating are undergoing massive change. And I've been in this conversation with clients, both when they think about their own lives as well as the world, in the sense that we can't just go back to old ways of being. I have some clients who used to be in corporate jobs, and instead of thinking about going back to this corporate life and trying to do things better, trying to create more balance, it's like, actually, how do I redesign how I thought about everything? How do I redesign how I thought about work, how I thought about earning money, how I thought about living? This isn't just about doing the old way better. It's about creating something completely new. I feel like that's what the times that we're living in are calling us forth to do. They're calling us to let go of depending on these external circumstances, these external systems, anything external, and to instead bet on ourselves, to believe in our own resourcefulness and capability, so that no matter what's going on in the external world, we can find our own sense of safety, power, fulfillment, and joy. That is what I believe we are being called to right now. This process, it's calling us to evolve. When you think about animals who are going through some kind of massive change in nature, they have to adapt. They have to build new capabilities. And those were the animals that survived and continued growing and strengthening these muscles to adapt to their new environment. And I feel like that's what we're being called to do now, to build new muscles, to strengthen and create new skills and new skill sets so that we can adapt to our environment and thrive, not just survive in our conditions and circumstances. In this process of betting on ourselves, I really believe the times that we're living in are calling each of us to step into our leadership, to be able to imagine and envision a new world for ourselves that no one else is paving the way. No one else is showing you, no one else is leading you, no one else is guiding you, because no one else has been where we're going. We're creating something completely new, so there's no example to learn from. We have to find the vision within ourselves individually, collectively, to be able to imagine something new could be possible. So this is what I've been thinking about like all night, all day recently. And I've been doing a lot of journaling about my own vision, about the vision I want to support other people in creating. And I want to read a section of this to you. I really feel like oftentimes when I'm doing these intuitive journaling practices, these messages are channeled, these words are channeled. When I say channeled, I mean coming from something bigger than me. I really feel like I'm hearing these themes collectively, and I don't feel like these are just my own words. I really feel like this is a message that's coming through from spirit, from the divine. So I want to read this to you. I feel like this is my love letter to the people out there who are willing to go first, who are willing to step into their leadership, and my rallying cry for you to step into that energy if you feel any yearnings of that within your soul. So here's what I wrote in this journal to you. Your courage inspires me every day. I know the fear that can show up when you're on the cusp of growth, when there's a voice of doubt that comes in quietly or loudly and says, "You can't do it. You'll never make it. It's not safe. Just stay here." I know that energy that clouds the mind, that offers confusion and overwhelm and pressure. I know the deep yearning for something more and the frustration of feeling like you'll never get there and you don't know what to do. I felt that energy, and I know you felt that too. I know you know the stirring in your soul that wants to grow and the energy of fear that pulls you back. I know it can be so hard to believe in yourself and your dreams, to be willing to put your time, your money, and your energy on the line and not know how it will all turn out. I know it can be hard to take that leap of faith and have the courage to trust yourself and your intuition when there's another part of you screaming, no, or sweating with that mixture of fear and excitement and thinking, did I just do that? Am I really going for it? Whatever that it is. Whether you've been wanting to believe in yourself and share your gifts in a new way, if you want to transform how you show up in relationships, if you want to stop staying quiet and lowering your voice and you're ready to courageously speak your truth with love and actually believe that more growth and connection is available to you when you are honest, when you are self expressed. Maybe you've been wanting to release safe and familiar lines of work and pour your energy into your true passion. Or you just want to let go of deeply ingrained patterns of productivity and achievement and finally give yourself permission to play, create, explore, and rest. I know how hard it can be to break free from old patterns and habits of fear, to release the grip of old stories, and to pave new paths in your brain. It takes courage. It takes a willingness to take it one step at a time. It takes connecting to the fire in your soul, to a why that deeply compels you so that you have the courage to show up for yourself again and again and again. And I know it can be scary to go on this journey alone. It takes courage and kindness and self love to believe you are worthy of investing in and to believe that your dreams are worthy of investing in. It takes courage to be willing to be a stand for them, to put a stake in the ground and declare your willingness to pursue them, even when the people around you don't understand. When you fear their judgment about how you spend your time or money, maybe a part of you is even judging yourself. That part of you based in fear, based in old stories, based in questioning, lack, or self doubt. I know that part of you is scared. And I acknowledge you for saying yes to you anyways. For listening to the voice inside, the fire that's burning and says, there's more for me in this life. I'm willing to believe it. I'm willing to take steps towards it. I'd rather know I gave it my all and took that leap of faith instead of getting to my deathbed and wondering, what if? The world needs your courage, your vision, and your light, my friend. It needs more of us believing in a wildly different reality than what we see before us. So that even if it seems like there's zero evidence that your dreams could be possible, you still have the courage to wonder, what if, and act on it. The courage to find joy, gratitude, hope, power, compassion, resilience, and connection right here, right now. And the commitment to live aligned with that fire in your heart, no matter where it eventually leads. Can you imagine a world where more women were releasing old programs that said, you can't do it? That's not possible. Others have tried and failed. Just give up now. And instead, they believed a new reality is possible. I will imagine it. I will grow. I will expand. I will believe. I will fight. I will pray. I will go first. I will carry the torch in the darkness. I will love the shadows. I will love myself. I will love other humans in all of their humanness. I will love the monsters until the angels inside shine through. I will remember that I am sovereign, I am love, I am powerful, I am divine. I will align my heart with purpose and be a vessel for love and light in this world. Can you imagine if more women believed that? If there were more of us sharing our gifts, courageously believing in a new world, loving ourselves and each other, and showing up bigger and brighter every single day. Imagine what could be possible. I believe that together we can create a new world. And it all starts by transforming ourselves and stepping into our power. Each of us, one light at a time, can redesign our reality when we say, I am willing to go first. For me, for you, for us. I acknowledge you for taking yourself on, for saying yes to you, saying yes to your spark, yes to your vision, yes to letting the light inside of you shine. You can do this. You can rewrite your story. You can redesign your reality. You can reprogram your mind. It is 1000% possible. And I am so committed to being there right by your side. Whew. So that is the love letter that came through me the other day. Like I said, I've been getting super deep into these visioning practices, these scripting practices. I've been using them with my clients more and more in bigger and bigger ways, and I've just been blown away by the impact of them. After I wrote this vision, I was in my bed doing Reiki on myself at night and clearing energy, moving energy. And I got this vision in my imagination, seeing myself like emanating the energy of my own vision. And then I started to see people all around me emanating their energy of their vision. And it was just so expansive and so big and so bright. And then I heard this crash in my room. And I was like, what is that? And then I knew. I have this vision board on my wall that had been there for the past year and a half, probably, and it crashed to the floor. And this was not just like taped on the wall, it was like nailed into the wall. This like sturdy piece of cardstock came crashing to the floor. And my first thought was, even though when I looked at that vision, there were still so many things that resonated with me. Again, I got the message, same thing that I talked about at the beginning of this conversation, that it's time to wipe the slate clean and reimagine what we think could be possible, because it goes so far beyond what we might have thought a month ago, 6 months ago, a year ago. And I am holding myself to this level and inviting my people, my clients, my community to imagine a new vision for themselves so far beyond what they could previously fathom. Because I believe that each of us, that you are so much more capable than you think. And there are really concrete, tangible tools we can lean into to expand our consciousness, to expand our vision of what's possible. And I've been experimenting with these tools over the past 5 years with my clients and refining them more and more and more. And lately, when we've been turning the dial up on these practices, I am so blown away by the results that my clients have been creating lately when they have given themselves space to practice these tools to imagine a new world. They've been creating breakthroughs in their relationships, new ways of being and relating to others that they couldn't imagine before, connections that they've been dreaming of, job opportunities that they've been dreaming of, attracting things into their life seemingly like magic. The synchronicities and signs and evidence are just continuing to grow and expand in very quick ways. And that's something that I want to share and emphasize now too, that big change can be possible quickly. Sometimes it takes time, and sometimes it can happen quickly when we expand our ability to believe in what's possible. This month on the podcast, I'm going to be sharing a lot more of those stories from my clients, highlighting the incredible things they've been creating in their lives. Corinne was on the podcast last week, and you'll be hearing more stories of that in the coming episodes as well. And I want you to know that whatever it is that you desire for your life, even if you haven't even given yourself space to dream of that yet, whatever it is, it's possible. What you can imagine now, what you can't even imagine yet, all of it is possible and more. And the times we are living in are calling for each of us to step into our power, step into our belief, step into our self-love, our courage in a whole new way. The world needs each of us. It needs you. And I believe we can transform the external world simply by transforming ourselves. If you are feeling that call, that yearning inside for something more, and you're ready to create something new for yourself in your life, I created something for you. It is a free masterclass called 5 Keys to Bet on Yourself and Blaze Your Own Path. I'm offering it the week in between the lunar and solar eclipses, the week of March 17th. This is an incredibly powerful, potent time to step into new levels of what's possible for you. Eclipses are always this time for massive change and transformation. They can be a catalyst for healing. Oftentimes, they can bring up challenges that are really opportunities for our growth. So, if this feels like a chaotic time, or if it feels like you're going through something deep or something big, you are right on par with the cosmic energies right now. And we can also lean into this energy for this cosmic boost when we work with this energy really intentionally. That is my intention for holding this masterclass at this time. So if this speaks to you, if this resonates with you, if this call is stirring something in you at all, go to ginacasbarro.com/bet on yourself. All one word, ginacasbarro.com/bet on yourself, and sign up for the masterclass. I'm offering it at 3 different times throughout the week so that you can find one that works for you and show up live. Give yourself that gift to be there, give it your full presence and awareness, and be open and ready for whatever comes through for you. If you are feeling that call, I cannot wait to see you there. It is going to be a transformational experience, and I'm just so excited for what's to come. I know the times we're living in can feel scary and intense, and change can be incredibly uncomfortable, and it can also be a time of beautiful rebirth. That is what I believe in. That's what I am choosing to focus my energy on. And if you want support in whatever it is that it looks like in your life to birth a new chapter, to step into your next level self, that's what this masterclass is all about. So I cannot wait to connect with you if you're feeling the call. All right, my friend, sending you so much love, courage, compassion in whatever you're experiencing right now. And I will talk to you soon.